Hey guys, it's Kelly Ann, and welcome to another Flossy Friday. It is June 19th. I'm recording straight into YouTube today. It's Father's Day weekend. I am going back home to see my dad. I went back home like a month and a half ago. So I have so much to do. I need to clean some, finish up laundry, pack, dishes, make food, obviously for dinner, work out, all the things, and also get this video up. So, weekly update, Potter's fine. I tried to get him to come over here, and he kept on walking past me to go have a snack-a-doodle, so, that's what he's doing. And as far as I am second week back at work has been interesting because there's like way more people and it's really weird. Like our group, our division is like one of the few that like majority of the people got to work from home. And now that I don't know. Anyways, masks are required in all common areas and hallways, but it didn't come from our division's leadership. It came from like main leadership. But I don't know why that wasn't a thing the whole time, like even while some of us were at home. I don't know. Anyways, it is what it is. So, still a little anxious. But for the most part, we're doing good. Okay, so let's just dive in. There's a lot to talk about. I want to pull a few things up so I don't forget. Like I don't want to forget hashtags and things. So let's start there. Okay. First of all, I bought my quack pack. Go check out Emily C. Eclectic Possessions on Instagram and YouTube, and go buy ducks. What is it sitting at right now? What was the last update? The last update was yesterday, and the count was just under 3,000. So we're close. We're close to getting Michelle a tattoo. So go buy ducks. Help out. Go help out kids and families who need it. It's a great cause. So there's that. That's numero uno. See, this is what happens. My brain is really sporadic right now. Okay. So I'm just going to go in the order that it's all sitting around me because once again, I have the capacity of a fish and I clean off my table every Friday after recording a video, and then throughout the week it explodes again. So bear with me. So I actually worked on this yesterday and I got caught up in a day. So this is the Frosted Pumpkins Chinese Zodiac sampler Sal. And part 3 came out on Monday, and it was the rabbit, the dragon, and the year of the snake. And I got them all done yesterday. They're super cute. Not a big fan of snakes, but honestly though, how cute is he? How cute is he? So this is what it looks like so far. The next clue will be the fan for this corner and the lanterns and the flowers. And so I guess the next one will be this corner over here. So the next 2 will be this corner, and then the final 2 will be this corner. So that is where this is at. This is stitched on a 14 count piece of crystal Ada from Picture This Plus in the color Quartz. So, really, really love it. I foregoed going with the Etoile because of everything going on. Just one, didn't want to wait. Two, couldn't go to a shop whenever this started. All kinds of that kind of stuff. So instead of going with sparkly thread, I went with sparkly fabric. I am going to run out of Kreinik before the end of this, so I do need to get another spool of the gold Kreinik that I'm using, because I also didn't have the rainbow gallery. So I worked on that yesterday, and so now that is caught up. That was so like blasé. Okay. This week I started 2 things, and one of them is on the picture 36 count linen Picture This Plus in the color Heritage, and this is the, it helps if you hold it correctly. This is the Melancholy. This is the Sal is Cure for Melancholy Sal, so hashtag Cure for Melancholy Sal, with Emily C, Michelle Bendy, I don't even know who else. Cozy Egg, I'm pretty sure. Carol, yeah, Cozy Egg, Schoolhouse Stitcher, many people. Okay, so this is, showed it last week. See, there's stuff everywhere. I don't even know where the patterns and stuff are. Okay, so this is it. It's by Not Forgotten Farms. This is an old club kit, so you don't get the kit, you just get the pattern, and it's on Not Forgotten Farms Etsy shop. I will tell you, I ordered this and it was like in my mailbox like 4 days later. They got it out like the next day. I got it like 2 or 3 days later. Super great. I showed both of these last week. I also got Heart and Hand, which was an old club sampler, or club, words have lost me. Anyways, I've changed up the colors. I'm doing a totally random color palette. The red for my scissor handles is 815. I'm using all DMC. So I'm using a really dark green for, let me show you this. So I'm using a really dark green for all of the borders and like the frills. I did 815 for the handles. I'm doing 644 for the needle and the scissor blades. I'm doing a blue color for the thread, which is 3813. I'm doing 3787 for the words, and for the spool I'm using 611, and for the basket I'm going to use 611 and this like purpley dusty rose color 3861. So I'm making it like really different, which is what you're supposed to do. So this is the Cure for Melancholy Sal, but the pattern is just called Melancholy. So I don't know, the blue, it doesn't in person, it blends in more on camera than in person, and these are all still half stitches. So with the full stitches, like right here in this little loop, it does get darker, so I'm not too worried about that. I might have to change my gray, but maybe not. I don't know. I might have to do like a more like gray color. The other thing that I'm doing that is a little bit different on here is I'm doing 1/2. So it has this very spaced out kind of like look. So it has, it just gives it like a more like vintagey feel in my opinion. And I just really dig it. So that is something that I started, and that is Cure for Melancholy Sal. Several in the original group have already finished it. I think almost everyone. But join a Sal. It doesn't matter if most people have already finished it. Join a Sal. It's fantastic. Just join one. Okay. Let me talk about this one. I kind of have to dig it out, but that's fine. Talk about this one. Next. There's literally just crap everywhere, guys. I kind of sound sporadic today. I'm not really meaning to sound sporadic. I just have a lot on a to-do list in my head to get done. And I'm also trying not to leave anything out in this video. And so my brain is just all over the place. Okay, so Emily C and we're going to start this piece. This weekend. We ended up starting on Monday. We were gonna do it, and Heather and Becca and I forget who. A few people reached out to us and was like that we had talked to about it, because we were like, hey, do this with us, and they're like, oh, it's already a thing. Cool. Okay, great. Somebody already put a Sal together. Great. We're going to join you guys. You know what I mean? Join the Sals, guys. Join the Sals. So Teresa Kogut, I'm getting better at pronouncing it without seeing it, came out with a pattern called United We Stand right here. Super cute. It is available on her Etsy. It is $10. And it's a digital download, so you won't get a physical copy. You'll get a digital download to download off of Etsy. Okay, so the official Sal hashtag for this piece is hashtag SWTS United. So Stitching with the Sisterlies. So Stitching with the Sisterlies and Sambry Stitches put this Sal together. So that is the official hashtag. I also added the hashtag because this is going on right now, which is amazing. And these hashtags were put together by Michelle Bendy, EJ, It's Kismet, like 3 or 4 other people. I don't remember everyone. I'm so sorry, guys. But hashtag Representation Matters Sal and hashtag Diversity and Inclusion Sal. So basically what those 2 hashtags are for, so the first one, the SWTS United, is specifically for this pattern. The other 2, Representation Matters Sal and Diversity and Inclusion Sal, is for any piece that is that has person or persons of color, or if you have a piece that you are converting to include persons of color. So I went ahead and added those hashtags to this piece because I was like, that's perfect. Again, join all the Sals, you guys. I know EJ is going to customize a mirror, and oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. There's actually several people customizing mirrors. There are some people, some stitchers are using this pattern. There's also, is it still, of course it's not still on my stories. Let me see if I can find it quickly. if Instagram will cooperate. There's also this amazing collection of patterns by Artenpunt on Instagram. Artenpunt. Artenpunt. On Instagram. And it's a ton of we can do it patterns. And they're all free. So I can show you this. They're all free. Aren't those gorgeous? They're gorgeous. Okay. So some stitchers are doing that. So there's a lot of things. There's just all the things. So I started this on Monday with Emily. And because everybody else started a few days before us. We just both happened to start on Monday. We talked about it and we were like, let's start Monday. And so did Cassie. Cassie also started with us on Monday. And so the three of us, this is what we worked on Monday night together. But so many people have started this, and some people are starting with the dresses, and wow. So I only worked on this on Monday, because you'll find out why in a second, but I kind of like reshifted my focus this week. I kind of talked about it last week. But this is how far I got. So, okay. Hey, come here. No? Will you at least say hi? No? Yes. Maybe? Okay. Whatever. I think it's because I haven't spent much time with him. I got home, I said hi, I started filming. So this is my start. I absolutely love this. I do want to get back to this, but and I am going to work more on this in the rest of this month and in July. So we'll see how far I can get. But I'm also trying to get some finishes in. So I'm like juggling multiple projects. So this is how much I got done Monday night. And this is on a piece of 32 count Lugana by Pictureless Plus in Cauldron. This is the other half of my piece of Cauldron that I did the Brenda Gervais, the giant cat with the bats, the Gone Batty pattern. This is the other half. I think they are going to look amazing on this. I really do. So this is where I'm at. Because I pulled like an orangey red for her dress with the dark navy. And then I pulled a little bit brighter of a blue and red for the other dress. And then I pulled a super muted, like, kind of like an, what is the word that I'm looking for? Like if you, like sun damaged. Faded, like sun faded, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of like mixing up like the colors of the red, white, and blue in this pattern. So I have like a really vibrant dark colorway. I have kind of like, not bleached, faded, like sun faded colorway, and then like it's not bright, but it's brighter. I don't know how to describe it. Let me just show you. I'm not making any sense, you guys. I'm not making any sense. Okay, so I have, I think so these are my So I have a red based, like an orangey red, and this dark navy, a brighter blue and red, and then like a faded. And I'm putting them all with ecru. So it makes them all just pop. And on this fabric, I don't know. I absolutely love it. Because the pattern is called for in DMC. I didn't have any of them to like my access. So I had to make my own color palette with what went with best with this fabric. So that's kind of what I came up with, and I love it. I think it looks amazing. I think she looks amazing, and I cannot wait to get more done. But okay, so that's that one, and all the hashtags. Join the sales, guys. Just join the sales. It's free. Join the sales. Okay. So this month, every week was supposed to be dedicated to another sal. So the first week I did Halloween rules. Second week I did Go Green. This week I was going to do fruits, and then next week I was going to do Christmas rules. I still would love to work on fruits and Christmas rules. However, I got so close to having a finish on Sunday on Go Green that I was like, I can't not finish this. And last week on my video, a couple of you were like, you're so close on Halloween rules. I just would have kept on working on it and finished it. So I've kind of gotten it in my head that I should go for some finishes. Okay. So I ended up continuing to work on Go Green. And I got a finish on Wednesday. So this is my Go Green. I changed up some of the colors, obviously. I mean, if you've been around here for a while, I changed the colors on pretty much everything. I don't know how to do called for on most things anymore. Like, I just don't. I also changed the proposed order, which I seem to do that a lot with things that are supposed to have an order. Like my Halloween and Christmas rules, I just like to change the order of things. So I changed the order of them. I didn't use any of the buttons, because I don't know, I didn't need a little flower on all of them, and then you needed 4 more for this bottom part if you like stitch this part, and I was like, but I'm not gonna go seek them out, so I just decided not to use them at all. So let me just walk you through some of the edits that I made. So all of the words are, if you put them in the correct order, it's a pattern. The words are in blue, green, and like an orange color, and they go like in a pattern. I think it's like red, blue, green, or whatever. I decided to make all of the words the same color. The cat is supposed to be like orange and yellow, and the dog is supposed to be black and white. I made the cat white for obvious reasons. Even gave him a blue collar, just like Potter. I actually used to have box turtles. I probably should have put a little bit more brown on this turtle because true box turtles have brown on them, but I didn't really think about it, but it's really cute. Also, for inside joke, if you know, you'll get it or you won't. And if you don't, just DM me or leave it in the comments and I'll let you know what it means. The dog, I decided to make it kind of look like my dog Belle or my other dog Susie or even Haley. So I made it more of like a collie golden retriever type color, but gave it brown ears. I decided to make the fish pink and yellow instead of orange and yellow. That's the biggest change on that one. There's supposed to be a flower right here. Didn't do it. didn't change a whole lot on this one, to be honest. The flower on this one was supposed to be, I think, like right here, the little flower button. So I just extended the leaf a little bit. Not a big deal. On this one, I totally changed the colors of the bird. Oh, and the little button is supposed to go right here by these two leaves. So instead, I did the same flower that if you don't do the buttons, there's a stitched flower down here. And the spacing and the bottom text is free on Lizzie Kate's website. And so anyways, I put the same flower right there and kind of finagled it in. I think it worked. Got a tickle. I need some water. I changed the color of the butterfly and I changed the color of the bike because the bike is supposed to be this color and I was like, no. So I made it a red bike. And the shirt is supposed to be in like greens and stuff. And she's also supposed to have flowers in her little basket. I did not do the little flowers. And I made her shirt pink, yellow, and blue because I kind of wanted it to look like the sweatshirt that I color blocked dyed. I did a sweatshirt where I did one sleeve pink and one sleeve yellow and the center was blue. It was really, really cool. So I wanted to kind of make it look similar to the sweatshirt that I dyed myself. Anyways, this is now done. I started this in 2018. And this is on 18 count Picture This Plus in Ancient. So, what am I working on this last week of June, you may ask? Well, I am going to try and get a finish on Halloween Rules this week because I only have 2.5 left to go. I have to finish Greet a Ghost and then I have Howl at the Moon and Be Spooktacular. I am so close to finishing this. I might as well just finish it, you guys. I can have another month where I work on Sal pieces. That's kind of how I feel about it. Like, I am that close to a finish. I'm going to try and finish it. I am also going to try and finish The Cure for Melancholy Sal because it's not a big stitch. It's 91 by 91. And I mean, there's a lot of free space. I mean, once I finish the scissors, the bowl, and the spool, it's going to go very fast. So I'm going to attempt to get a finish on that. I'm also going to try and maybe finish my Let's Stay Home by Satsuma Street that came out during the Be Well and Stitch movement, or hashtag at the beginning of the COVID pandemic. So, and I'm also very close to finishing Earth Day by Al Forrest. No, that's not by Al Forrest. Earth Day by Modern Folk Embroidery. So there's a few pieces that I have that are very close to a finish, and I think I'm gonna attempt to make that happen this next week. Now, will that happen for all of them? Probably not. Halloween Rules is a priority. This weekend, I'm gonna take anything that doesn't have a whole lot of colors left with me, so I don't have to keep up with a whole lot, back home to my dad's. And then whenever I get back, I'll go back to Halloween Rules, and we'll see where the week goes from there. But that's pretty much it. So, like I said, I want to work more on United We Stand, but I want to try and get at least 1 or 2 of these things finished that I just mentioned. So, Halloween Rules, Melancholy, the Earth Day piece by Modern Folk Embroidery, possibly the Let's Stay Home. I mean, I'm giving myself a pretty big task, but I know I'm probably going to take Earth Day, Melancholy. There was another one that's pretty close to a finish. Oh, this one is also really close. This one is also really, really close. The first half of the Sewn in Friendship. This is really close too. So I'm trying to get a couple of finishes. July, I will work on the Giant Harry Potter by Clouds Factory and United We Stand, and working in some smaller close to finishes on my lunch breaks at work. So that's kind of where I'm at this week. I'm pretty sure I remember to say everything. Buy ducks, join all the Sals, and use the hashtags, and customize some of the skin tones in your pieces. I think that's it. Anyways, I hope that everyone is having a fantastic Friday. Oh, something else that I want to start. Tiny Modernist, modern Ouija sampler. I think I'm going to add in some color. The called for is the gray, the white, and the black. And I'm thinking about adding in some purple, maybe a little bit of blue. Also, I really want to start something out of this soon. And I'm trying to think. What got spilt on this? Got spilt on this. Whatever it is, it doesn't smell. It must have been water. It's good. I don't think it ruined it. Had no idea. It's literally been sitting on the couch since I showed it to y'all. I really want to start one of these, and I think the first one that I would like to start is possibly number 19. Which I know I showed y'all all of this. I also really want to start that tequila pattern. I know that I can't drink anymore, but honestly, I'd kind of stopped drinking before I was told, hey, you really probably shouldn't. Because all the stuff that I like to drink is like super sugary, like tequila. But I really want to do this one. The best is yet to come. I really want to start that one and the tequila pattern, but I need to get some. I possibly need to get some fabric to dye for those. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I think that's it. It's like an overload explosion. Guys, I hope that y'all are all doing great. Everything's crazy. Take time to stitch. Take time away from social media. Take time with family, friends, social distance via FaceTime. Just stay safe, stay sane, and stay stitching. And let's chat down in the comments because I love to do that. And y'all are my peoples. So I think that's it. Did I cover everything? Somebody will double check me. Somebody will double check me on that. It might be Emily or Cassie or Heather. One of you three. Please double check me. Did I talk about everything? But no, for real. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. Yeah. Okay. I have to go do all the things. I hope that y'all all have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you all next Friday. Bye, guys.